Before my boyfriend wakes up, I always make sure his game and headset is ready for his convenience. I guide him to his chair and get ready for his big day. I now dress him in his snuggy attire because he performs the best and he's the most comfortable when playing. I make sure his head doesn't get cold because, Then I get his snacks ready so he can eat while he's playing. I feed him by hand so he never has to let go of the controller. As a good girlfriend, I sit here and watch him for hours and hours. This doesn't bother me at all. When he wins a match, I always make sure to do a victory dance to keep his self-esteem high. At his request, I always make sure I have a celebratory drink for him. Bye! Before my boy...
Yeah.
That's a beautiful clip.
Really?
I love that.
I can't. Well, I'm assuming it's a bit of sarcasm.
She's definitely being facetious in the clip, but I feel like it's the same thing when it's like men. Because I saw a clip this week where this man was like, I know what my wife is thinking before she's even doing it. So she come down the stairs, she's like, hey, we should go out. And then he's ready dressed with the baby already in the carriage. Everything's already dressed.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, it'll be great if I had a coffee. And he had her Starbucks ready. And she was like, yo, let's go to Target. And they're like pulling up to Target.
Mm.
Everybody likes to do their thing. I think what's beautiful about that clip is that she actually found a way to spend time with him while he's kind of doing what he enjoys to do to let off a little steam. Everybody got their thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like some, guys like to go to the gym, tan laundry. Like guys are simple. Like, you know what I mean? We like to either we going to the gym or we're at work or we're playing video games or we're podcasting or we're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like a lot of things bring men out of the house, but there's certain things there's certain hobbies that keep men in the house. And I don't feel like women complain a lot, and I don't think there's a loud voice of women complaining about their man on the game. Because those dudes are in the house and they know where their man is at. Maybe the game might run a little long every once in a while, but they know where that man is at. Because his hobby could be the strip club or at the bars or, you know what I mean, outside, spending money. It ain't really nothing to be in the house playing the game. What do you think? Like, what are the...
I don't.
It deemed that's a little childish.
A bit.
Okay.
A bit.
Yeah. Be honest.
A bit.
Yeah. It's kids. It's a kids thing, right?
I'm not gonna say it's a kids thing because now it's kind of considered like a sport. You got guys that are making money, right? So
yeah.
When it becomes monetized, it's like, all right, you doing this shit and you doing this shit for hours, right? And then people be like, yo, you ain't making no money off this shit, right? Now that's probably parents and people were saying that shit years ago when it wasn't monetized, but now you could actually make money off this shit.
Okay, but what if you're just not making money off?
What's the difference of like all right? You would probably say if a nigga's going mad hard, like in a semi-pro football league or a basketball league, like, yo, what the fuck you doing? You wasting your time doing this shit. You ain't making no money. Like, you ain't in the pros.
No, but he's keeping the shape and he has a hobby and he's doing what he loves to do.
You would say that?
Yeah, of course.
I can hear you saying some.
No, nah, listen.
Like,
I'm all for people doing I'm all for the individual. I was born in this world alone. I've accrued friends, family, along the way, but I'm still me. Like, I've been me. Like, I still like the things that I've liked along the way. So anything that I am completely and wholly for things that nurture the individual, things that keep you grounded and keep you good, keep your mental health good, keep you interacting with other people. Because it can't all be family and work. You know what I'm saying? You need a little time in moderation. If you not working and you on the game all day, then it's a little bit of problem.
Is it not like that though?
Is it not like what?
Like long periods of time on the game, spending time away from the family?
45 minutes, an hour.
Really?
It's not. Come on, what do you think? Like, niggas on the game for 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours?
That's what I thought.
Nah, come on, man. You get in where you fit in.
I've heard women complain about men that game like that. You got some women that may embrace it.
Yeah.
They may do the gaming chair or some shit like
all
that.
Fly shit. Yeah,
all that,
headset,
right?
all that.
All
but then she go find something to do. Go and knit. Go and knit me some socks. Go and knit a sweater. Go on watch, Love and Hip Hop. Go and do what girls do. Boys do what boys do. Girls do what girls do.
Let's not act like women don't have, like, they're all on board for guys that are gamers. Like they I don't think a lot of women they can't see what you see, the value in it. You understand what I'm saying?
Until they in it. You know what I mean?
A lot of times that don't ever happen.
And it's Friday, and it's Thursday night, and he getting in the shower throwing on cologne on, and he like, yo, I'm about to go meet the bros at the bar for a little drink or whatever. You know what I mean? And that's his hobby. You know what I mean? If going out is his hobby, she probably buying his nigga a PS5 on Black Friday, looking for one. Like, yo, go on and stay your ass in the house. I heard the guys on the game. You know what I mean? It's something like, yo, everybody, listen. And the beautiful thing about that clip is that though she was being facetious, she had her little blanket. She laid down on the couch. She was just happy to be around homie. You know what I mean? Like, my wife likes to watch Hallmark movies, and like, she's not really into Lifetime, but like Hallmark is a shit. Even if I'm on the phone and I'm chilling, she just like me just around her while she watching her little flicks. Sometimes people just like you around them while they doing their own thing, and people like they space. You know what I mean? Like, I go to the movies by myself. I do a lot of things by myself. I'm in the gym by myself. Like, people do things by themselves.
Well, let's talk about the dudes that are not in relationships. Do you think it's a positive or a negative based on them landing a woman, the prospects, or you know what I mean? What do you think about that?
You're gonna need to get out the house a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it could get a little out of hand if unchecked, like anything. You know, like anything, like watching sports, like gambling, like drinking, like, smoking cigars, like anything. Unchecked, it could get a little out of hand. If you on the game all the time and you not, because now it's like interact. Because like when I was coming up, there was no online features, so everybody had to be at the house playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Early games of Madden, if you wanted to play the nice dude in the neighborhood, like there were Madden tournaments where people had to go to a place and like play. You know what I mean? And the nicest was there. But now everything's online. So like the social aspect of it is a little out of it now too. So now when it's online, it does get a little hazy, and moderation. I would definitely give moderation. There was a clip, there was like a stat that came up. I think I sent it over too. That hold on, get it up. It was like men between a certain age. Hold on, let me get it up. 45% of men between 18 and 25, polled by behaviorist neurologists, had never approached a woman in person. So I feel like part of that is like being on the game too much and not learning how to make real friends and talking to people in real life, and being on social media and everything like that.
So
there's an interaction. There's a balance.
It's, of course, you got to have a balance, because as far as like a guy that's in a marriage or a relationship, you got to balance that out, right? 100%. So how do you balance it as a dude that's not in a relationship, that is trying to date, but you like the game, right? And that's not necessarily a characteristic that you want to probably, not to say you don't want to never bring it up, but you might want to keep it to yourself on dates. Like, oh, I game and I'm heavy into gaming.
It's not a strong suit. Like, it's not nothing that you want to lean with, you know what I mean? But it's a hobby. It is something, I don't think you should be ashamed of it at all.